What do you play for? Do you play to break records? Or do you play to build a legacy? Do you play to be free? Or do you play to face fear? Here's your chance to do both. Qualcomm Snapdragon Conquest presents Free Fire Open 2020. This is your chance to conquer 1 million hearts and a massive portion of the 50 lakh rupees prize pool. To register for this tournament, head over to snapdragonconquest.com. The registrations will begin on 8th of December and will run for 2 weeks. Register and create or join a team of 4 players. Gear up, lock and load. The first hurdle you will need to get over is the in-game qualifiers. You will be required to play at least 15 classic matches on Bermuda or Kalahari along with your teammates. To protect volatile and unpredictable game scenarios from hurting your overall score, the scores of your best 10 matches will be considered. The top 648 teams based on the in-game qualifier rankings will move on to round 1 of the playoffs. They will be seeded into 54 different groups. Only the top 4 teams from each group will qualify for the round 2. This is where the tournament turns into a mad scramble for power. The top 216 teams will move on to the next stage. Here they will be divided into 18 groups, and once again only the top 4 teams from each group will move on to the next stage. And thus the top 72 teams will move on to round 3. You've conquered fear, you've conquered obstacles. Now the only thing left to conquer is yourself. The competition at this stage is so intense, the only way to get through is to be fully aware about your strengths and weaknesses. The 72 teams will be divided into 6 groups, and only the cream of the crop will move forward. They will join some of the best teams in the country invited to play in the league stage. Only the relentless ones with undying spirits will now compete on the live stream. But keep in mind, this stage is not a sprint, it's a marathon. 24 teams will battle it out in a round-robin format across 4 weeks. To survive this skirmish, you have to learn about your opponents as quickly as possible, gather enough momentum, and keep outplaying them. Consistency is key, and the slightest slip-ups will cost you dearly. Through the passage that preys upon the weak, the 12 true champions will emerge and ascend into the grand finals. This is the final sprint. This is the true acid test. The best of the best will win this conquest and will be crowned the Free Fire Open 2020 champions.
No, there ain't no stopping us. Fly without boarding pass. Couldn't catch me, I be moving fast.